welcome back to
the Talk Your Shit podcast. I'm your host, Evelyn, and joining me today is...
Valerie.
Yay! Welcome to the 4th episode of Talk Your Shit podcast. It's crazy that I'm already filming my 4th episode, but today we are going to be reflecting on our 2024 because me and Valerie actually both had a very,
big year.
Yeah, and
Like
it
a
was
growth
very
year.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think 2024, mostly for everyone in what I think, because, from, my friends that I talk to, they're like, oh, 2024 was, such, a self-care, knowing, my worth and, my growth and all that stuff. So we're going to get into it right now.
Yes.
Tell you guys all the tea, the spice, the season, Okay.
We'll get into all of that.
So, basically, starting off in January, there was nothing really big between January and February. It was kind of just a mellow type of month for me, 2 months. I think I was still working at my old kickboxing studio. Love kickboxing, you guys. I love it so much. I actually miss going there, which is actually so sad because I worked there for almost a year. And then I stopped going once I got into college. But we'll get into that. So January and February, it was just kind of me just hanging out with my family and friends, getting my monies.
Gotta get that bag.
Gotta get that bag. I had a lot of money. And then I spent it all. Which is so
it
real.
happens.
So
yeah.
But what happened during your January and February? Do you remember?
I remember in January, I was in Texas with my friend, so pretty similar to recently I went to Texas.
Yeah.
But I feel like last year's trip to Texas was very different from this year's Texas. When I went this year, I was just living more in the moment and enjoying what I was doing.
Yeah.
And in January, it was more, I don't know, I think I was just in a different mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I've just learned to be able to enjoy
life more. Yeah. But yeah, February and January was just a very chill month for both of us.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
not
sure.
a lot going on.
Yeah, and then March was actually my birth month. So I actually kind of just did a lot of self-care stuff during the month of March because I was like, you know what, your girl's turning 18, I'm officially gonna be a legal adult. I think I just need to get my shit together. So all of March I was kind of just doing my own thing, and then I had a birthday party. I went to karaoke.
That sounds
which
so
is so fun.
fun.
But the woman was so disrespectful.
Oh no.
The woman was
What?
so rude.
Where was this?
This was in Ellicott City. It was a karaoke bar, and the woman was Korean, and I called her in advance to reserve a room, and she goes, yeah, that'll be $163 or something. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pay over the phone. So then I paid over the phone. We go into the room, we get out of the room because our time was up,
And
she said, you have to pay. And I'm like,
girl,
I paid over the phone.
I already did. Stop trying to take my money.
I literally looked at her and I was like, are you serious right now? Why do I have to pay for more?
Yeah.
And she was like, because that was just a down payment. You didn't say shit about down payment.
That's crazy.
And then after that, I never went to that place again.
Yeah.
Ever.
Wait, what are you doing for your birthday this year?
This year, I kind of want to get brunch.
That'd be
again.
Fun. Yeah.
But
that sounds fun.
Yeah, I'll plan that out soon and let you know. Do you want to come? Because it's mainly gonna be my close church friends and then you.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, cool.
That'd be fun.
So that's the plan for this year as well. But
Yes.
stay tuned for that separate vlog on my channel, which will be in the description down below. But yeah, March was just a really crazy year for me. That woman was so disrespectful. Never going there again. I never recommend that spot for anyone.
Crazy.
But yeah, what happened in March for you?
I don't remember much, but I know not my dog's birthday. Oh my god, wait. January, my dog's birthday. Duh. Anyways.
Yeah.
But
Otis.
Love Otis. He's turning 7 soon in January.
Aww.
January 16th. But March is his gotcha day, so I hyped that day up too. So that was fun. I think March was when I was just trying to start the self-care again, maybe. Wait, hold on. Was I at Salisbury then? Hold the phone, guys.
Guys, so if you guys don't know, Valerie actually went to Salisbury.
It's the way that I don't remember anything
That happened in the year.
like
the past year.
Anything before like June, I kind of blacked out.
Okay, honestly, that's me too. Cause I only remember
Right?
June, July, August, September, October,
Like
November,
June.
December.
No, it's just like January. They're just separate times.
Yeah.
They're separate times in my
No,
life.
I totally agree with that.
Hold
but
on, guys.
March was actually pretty insane for me. Like, turning 18 was such a big deal for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know why, but I hyped it up so much, which was, like, kind of crazy. What?
Sorry, I'm just remembering stuff that happened, and I'm like, oh,
In Salisbury?
that's cool. Yeah,
That's crazy.
that's so funny.
But yeah, I'm gonna let her tell her own story about Salisbury soon. But I just think, like, turning 18 was such a big deal for me. And, like, I don't think anyone would have made it such a big deal. Like, I feel like Sweet 16 is more of, like, a big deal, right? My 16 was not a big deal for me at all.
I don't understand why 16 is a big deal. I get when, like, you could get your license then.
Yeah.
But now I think 18, like,
It's, like, the
20,
bigger.
21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
19 is also a pretty cool year because it's your last year as a teenager. So
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. But
yeah, and then there's 17,
yeah.
where it's like, cool.
Dancing queen, young and sweet, only 17. Anyways.
I want to be 21.
No, I want to be 21 so bad too. Like, my 21st birthday is gonna go crazy.
Oh my god. Stop.
Like, it's gonna go actually crazy.
I think my sister and I are going to Nashville.
That's such a
I'm
fun
so
place for your 21st.
I'm so
I really want to go to
excited.
Nashville.
It'll be so
Um,
fun.
But yeah, moving on to April.
April, yes.
April
I'm jogging my memory.
was what, like, Easter? Guys, we suck at, like, keeping, like, memory, like, remembering what's
Wait,
going on. But
this is
I have
crazy.
everything on my Instagram.
I'm ready whenever.
You go first.
Okay, so I totally forgot that I was at Salisbury, but sorry, I'm looking at my phone to jog my memory.
Yeah.
But let's see. So I went to wait, what are we at? What are we at? What month?
April.
April. Right, guys. Anyways, I went to a concert with my friend. We went and we saw Girl in Red. So
I've
that
never
was
heard.
yeah, that was
What?
fun. That was a good time. Good time to be alive. Forgot I was at Salisbury before that. We can go into that in a bit.
Yeah, in a bit.
Because I want to let you talk.
But for me, nothing much actually happened on, like, April.
You know,
in
it's
the
a
month of
good way
April.
to check Snapchat memories.
That
'Cause,
and your
like-
Instagram highlights, because I post
Yeah.
everything on my Instagram highlights.
Yeah.
So in April, we celebrated my cousin's birthday, and we went to this really cute, like, bar, like, house,
oh my
like,
God.
restaurant, and it was super pretty. Look how beautiful
Stop.
that is.
That's gorgeous.
So this is, like, the little, like, cafe or, like, little restaurant. It was so beautiful. We celebrated that, and then I think we kind of just, like, hung out in the month of April. Like, we didn't do anything crazy, you know? And then I was prepping for, you know, prom and graduation, because obviously that was in the next month. So I was like planning for all that, because high school graduation is a pretty big deal. I was kind of stressing about the grad tickets that they were giving us, because we didn't have enough.
Bruh.
They gave, like, 7 out to each individual senior, and I had, like, 10 people coming to my graduation. So I needed, like, 3 more,
Yeah,
which is, like, crazy. But
that is crazy.
we're gonna get into the month of May soon. But do you have anything else to add for April?
I'm looking at my memories. Okay, so in this time period is where I started. This is where I got really into piercings. So I got my nose pierced. I technically still have it, but I had to get an MRI done, so I had to take it out. So I'm gonna put it back in soon. But I also got my belly button.
I really want a belly button piercing,
I
guys.
love it.
But my parents are
Ugh.
so strict. Like, when I tell you, I really want, like, a butterfly tattoo on, like, the back of my arm.
Yeah.
And then I want a belly button piercing. And I want another ear piercing because, like, if you look at my ears, like, I got a keloid from, like, having, like, an allergic reaction to, like,
I have a
fake
keloid
jewelry.
too, yeah.
So I had a keloid, and I'm sorry to cut you off,
No,
but
you're good.
literally, I had to get 2 surgeries on both ears. So they gave me stitches in my ears. And after they took out the stitches, they told me I had to wear clip-on earrings. And I didn't wear them for that long because the more I wore them, the more itchy and irritated my ears were.
Uh-huh.
So I ended up not wearing it that much. And now I still have like these little like small bumps. And I
Oh.
went to Texas earlier, which we'll get into. But I got my like cartilage pierced,
Mhm.
like up here.
Mhm.
And I asked the woman, I was like, "Can I get my ears pierced?" She touched my ears. She was like, "No, you can't." And I was like, "Oh my God, are you kidding me?"
Mhm.
Like, I really just want my lobes like pierced again, but I
Yeah.
can't do that.
Oh,
So,
that sucks.
yeah, but going into the month of May, May was one heck of a year for me. Or a month, not a
Year.
year, a month. It was one heck of a month because that was when I had my senior prom. Do you remember your senior prom?
Huh. Yeah.
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 I remember my senior prom vividly because
Me as well.
I still had a crush on this guy during senior year. And I've had a crush on this guy for like 5+ years to the point where like I'm already over him. But
Is
at
this
the
guy
time,
you told me about that one
yes,
time?
yes. I had a crush on this guy for 5+ years and I'm over him now, like way over him. But at the time, as a senior, I was still not over him. So I saw him at prom and it was so awkward, you guys. It was incredibly awkward. Like, I cannot explain to you. Like, I walked in the building. I looked great, by the way. Like, the photo will
She
be
ate
up here.
down.
The photo will be like here on the screen somewhere. But I literally thought I looked so different. Like, never wore a dress like that. Never did my hair like that. Like, never, like, I never glammed out like that ever
Mhm.
before for anything school function wise, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I go in the building and I didn't see him at first because I was hanging out with my, like, friends and stuff. And I see him. He looks at me. And I look at him and I'm like, why didn't he bring his girlfriend? Because he was dating someone at the time. So then I was like, why isn't his girlfriend here? And then I remembered that my cousin or like my family friend told me that his girlfriend's parents didn't let her go. So he went alone with his friends. So then he kept looking at me and I kept looking, like, I kept trying to look away because I was like, why is this man looking at me? Like, leave me alone.
Like.
You know what I mean? So that happened. And then um graduation came by. We had graduation practice, which was so chaotic because our class of 2024 was the hardest class to
Ooh.
like actually like follow directions. Like, we could
Mhm.
not follow directions at all for some reason. Like,
Oh
they just wanted to
God.
goof around.
Yeah.
So it was just a really hard time like during that graduation practice, but we got it down and we finished and it was just really really like easy and fast, and it was just very like, it was a good thing that we like actually practiced, because if we didn't practice we would have been like zoo like circus clown animals.
Mhm.
Like, it was just been
Yeah.
like crazy. And then that was basically it. I didn't even have a graduation party, like nothing. Like, I just kind of like relaxed after graduation. I was just kind of
Mhm.
glad. Filmed a bunch of like YouTube videos. And yeah, what about you?
Are we talking about like
The month of May,
May?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, guys, I remember now. May was when I finally got. Can I? It's the, it's the way that I finally got out of the hellhole that was Salisbury University. Okay, it's not a.
Story
It's just.
time.
It's just the way that it was bad for me because I was just in a bad spot, and so it was, bad all around, not a bad school, I guess. So I got 2 more piercings. I got my cartilage and then my third hole.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is when I finally got to go home because I was so depressed and I didn't want to be at Salisbury. And so I got home and I got to hang out with like my friends. I saw my sister, hung out with her cat. Oh, and then I forgot my friend and we went on a beach trip.
Really?
Yes, we went to Ocean City like in between my finals. So that was so fun. And then I was happy because I got to go home. I wasn't depressed. I got to babysit again.
You know what's so funny? When she
Hmm.
told me the story about Salisbury, I actually didn't believe her at first.
What do you mean?
Like, I didn't believe like all that happened.
What?
Like, all that like chaos at Salisbury when you told me.
Uh,
Like, I didn't believe that it happened.
Wait,
Because I
what
was like,
chaos?
the whole like friend thing and like your roommate and all that. Like, I
Yeah.
didn't actually like think that happened to her. Because I was like, why would that happen to her? You know what I mean? So like, it just shocked me when you first told me. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, how?
Yeah, I just like was in a bad spot, so it was hard for me. Like I didn't have any motivation to do anything or make friends.
Mm.
And all I wanted to do was go home, and I couldn't. And I hate it. And I was doing psychology, which now I'm in early childhood education, which is such
Woo!
a better, like, I'm so passionate about it. And psychology I hated.
I
So,
I don't blame you because I took psychology class at FCC.
mhm.
Hated it.
Yeah.
I absolutely hated it. That class was a circus clown. Like, that was just, oh my god.
It's just the way that so many factors made it me hate Salisbury. Like my major, just my mental state, and
Hmm.
like the ways that I didn't have friends, or like
Yeah,
it was
no,
just
it
a
was.
lot of things.
Yeah, and I feel like for those who go straight into 4 year colleges, props to you guys because honestly, I don't think my mental state would have been able to take that.
Yeah, I wasn't ready. I didn't know that, but it's okay because I
Yeah,
went to FCC, and then I like uh got better mental health. So
yeah.
we love to see that. But yeah, that was my May.
So in June, I kind of. What?
Sorry, I just have a physical reaction.
um, um, in June, I actually hung out with one of my childhood friends um, before she left off to go to college in Pennsylvania. And we went to go get coffee in the morning, like really early in the morning, like I think 7 o'clock in the morning.
God damn.
So I woke up at like 6:30, and we went at 7 o'clock. Went to Sephora to grab myself a Summer Fridays. That's the one that lasted me a year, guys.
Yes.
Literally almost a year.
Yes.
And I just had a really fun time with her. And then throughout June, I hung out with my aunt and my little
Cousin?
cousin. Yeah, cousin. And he is just so adorable. We went to go get our nails done, which I don't have mine done anymore, which is so sad.
Oh.
And then we went to Korean barbecue, which was so
Ooh.
good.
Wait, what color do you like to get your nails done?
I love burgundy red.
Yeah, that's
Red is
pretty.
just iconic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's. I like
And
red.
then we also have been on the gym grind in June, and I've been going
Hey.
every single day in June. And then July comes around, and we still go to the gym like
Hey.
every morning.
Hell yeah.
Like July was just like June and July was just my
Mhm.
gym era, you know?
Yes.
But June for you.
June for me is when I was like starting to, like get better from Salisbury. I was working, I was babysitting, working at an ice cream place.
Oh my god. I wanted to visit her when she was at the ice cream place, but now she's not working there anymore as of right now.
Yeah, as of right now, once it opens again, you can come and visit me.
Yeah, I want to go.
I got to see like a bunch of my friends from home because I guess they were starting to come home. So that was fun. We love to see that. So yeah, I mean that was just
Yeah.
that was fun.
Love that.
Love it. I love summer so much.
No, me
my
too.
favorite season.
I just love
the vibes.
the vibe and the tan that I get after summer. It's so good.
Summer.
And then my winter tone
Mhm.
is so disgusting.
No.
I hate
no,
my
we
winter.
have to love our tone all year round.
I hate my winter tone so much. It's actually
No.
so disgusting.
Self love, even if it's a winter tone. It's okay.
I love her mental status right now. She's in the I love myself era right now.
Yes.
So
No, it's a lifestyle.
Yeah.
It's a lifestyle.
So then we go into July, guys. And July is one of my favorite months because one, it was my cousin from Indiana actually came down and visited us, and we went to the lake, and we just had a 4th of July lake day.
Oh, yes.
And then I saw these beautiful fireworks.
Bruh.
They were
Oh my
so
God.
beautiful. It was in front of my house. It was just gorgeous. And then we celebrated my friend's 21st birthday.
Lucky dog.
I know.
I want to start.
So jealous of her. She turned 21. We had Korean barbecue and a bunch of drinks for the adults. And it was just like a fun time, you know.
That sounds really fun.
And then in July we also had church summer camp.
Ooh.
So we did a bunch of activities with the kids, did a little like um learning about God and God's words and all that stuff. And then we go in to the part where I traveled to Texas.
Hey, yo!
I went to Texas, you guys. I haven't gone to Texas in like a hot minute. I think the last time I went to Texas was when I was 5. This is the first time I've been on a plane ever since 5. So it was a a roller coaster of emotions. And I went to Texas. We went to Plano and Houston, and it was just so fun. I just loved it so much. Like, we did a bunch of my my aunt my aunts actually own a fruit store.
Ooh.
So they cut fruit and they like put it in packages.
That's
and they
so
like
cool.
like sell it. So like they're in charge of that. So I was able to go in the back and help them cut fruit.
What part of Texas?
Plano.
Okay.
And Houston.
Bro, I was literally in Houston.
I know. I was like, bro, like, why didn't you go in July? I literally like ratted her out about that, like, over text. I was like, why didn't you go in July? Like, why are you guys going now? And she was like, my friend, like, she's planning to go back. And I was like, fine, whatever. So anyways, we went, and we also went like to do a bunch of activities, like the fruit store.
They have a lot to do in Texas.
They have a lot.
Like, they got a lot. We did so many cool things there.
Like, and then I came back to Frederick, and I was like, bruh, there's literally
like,
nothing to do here.
No, for real.
But we went bowling for the first time. It was my first time going bowling.
I love bowling.
And I sucked at it.
No.
It was so bad. I was so terrible. And then we went to the Galleria Mall in Dallas, and it was so good. So much things to get, like so much things to shop for.
So
I got so much clothes. That's where I spent all my money. My hard-earned money. I spent it all in Texas. On food, on clothes, on random items that I brought back home that I barely use now. Like, I just wanted to waste money. Like, I was like, oh my god, I'm traveling for the first time. Like, let me just waste it all on, like, everything. Yeah.
Stuff, yeah.
So, we also tried In-N-Out.
That sounds so good.
Did you try In-N-Out when you went? Oh my god, you should have.
Sorry.
I love In-N-Out. Guys, people say, like, it's so overrated, but it's so good.
What did you get?
I got the double animal style with the animal fries.
Bro.
And then I also had strawberry shake.
Oh,
and it was so good. It was so good. And we also went to Raising Cane's.
Oh, I love Raising Cane's.
And Raising Cane's is just like kind of like KFC, but a little bit better because of their toast. Their toast is so good.
Oh, so delicious.
And then after staying about like a week in Plano, we went to Houston for like maybe 3 days.
So why weren't you in Houston when I just went?
Girl, I said that to you first. But we went thrifting a lot in Houston. We also went to La La Land. Have you tried La La Land coffee before?
No.
It is so good.
Have you watched that movie though?
No, I want to like watch it again.
Yeah.
I watched a clip of it and I was like, I don't think I'll like this movie, so that I never watched it.
We gotta talk about movies at one time.
Yeah.
Not now, but.
But I had strawberry matcha, obviously. Like, we already have matcha here too. And then we went to Gentle Monster. And if you don't know what that is, it's like a Korean like glasses brand, and I love it so much. Their glasses fit my frame so well, like my face, because it's like Asian like glasses, and like they just make it specifically for like Asian like people to like have that like good like shape in their face and stuff. But anyways, other like people usually like buy it. I almost bought it. It was $350 something. I almost spent my money on that, but I was like, no, I can't.
No,
I already spent too much. And then we went to Galveston Beach, which is in the Gulf of Mexico. So we got to see the Gulf of Mexico before we left Houston.
Wait. Like, where they have like the pier with like the rides and stuff?
No, that's the boardwalk.
Yeah, did you go there?
Yeah, I went there. Yeah,
really?
we went there.
I
Yeah.
was there.
We went there and I didn't ride anything because I was too scared. I hate
You,
roller coasters.
no,
I
it
hate
was
heights.
so fun. Oh my god.
I hate heights.
When
I
I
can't do
just
heights.
went there, we did the one where it was like 90 degrees, and then I did the swings, and then like
No,
the
the pirate.
ship.
I hate that
We
thing.
did like
I
everything.
have the worst
And we did the
experience.
cars.
No, I have the worst experience with the
Why?
pirate boat. Great Frederick Fair.
Oh, that's
That
probably
pirate boat.
why.
No, the pirate boat. We were on it, right? It kept getting higher. The higher it got when it came
No,
back.
did it like lift up? Like
No, the seatbelt like got off.
Yeah, no, that happened. That happened with the 90-degree one too. I was freaking out. Oh, and then when you were going up the hill, they were like, "Oh yeah, like in this ride, you may have a seizure, like all this shit." When you're going up, I'm like, why wouldn't you say that before?
Yeah.
It's okay. It just added to like the
intenseness.
you know?
Yeah. But we went there, and then we also ate a bunch of food. We also went to go see my uncle's grave. I haven't like he took care of us. He loved us since we were little, so it was just great to like go and like clean his little like grave and all that stuff, just to say hi and whatever. And then that was basically my July. I came back in August, which was like it's crazy because it was only 2 weeks, but it felt like 2 months.
No, I get
insane.
that. I get that.
But what happened in your July?
In
Not
my
June.
July, it was so great. Oh, such a good time to be alive because I went to the beach with the family I babysat. And so I was getting paid to babysit for a couple hours. And then I could go off on my own, go on the beach, do whatever I wanted, go wherever I want. And they're feeding me. They got me like this lobster mac and cheese. Like they're feeding me good. And I'm getting paid this whole time, and like I enjoy babysitting, so
Right.
I'm like having a great time.
I would love to babysit. Anyone
It's
out there
so-
who needs a babysitter, I'm a great.
Yeah,
Like
I would
I-
trust you.
I do such good job with like little kids, so
Yeah, it was
Hire me.
so fun. Oh, and I'm doing that this summer too.
Again?
I can't wait. And then after that, it looks like yeah, I went to the beach again because, wait, hold on a minute. Hold on, where is this? Hey, so I think I went to Busch Gardens. Okay, yeah, so I went
Busch Gardens.
I went to Busch Gardens like and my cousin and I did a bunch of roller coasters. That was damn, this month was so good cuz I did that and then I went back to Ocean City for my friend's birthday.
Ooh.
Yeah, and we had like
Okay.
a cake and like we made like the cake and like decorated it and
Honestly,
took pictures.
What do you actually think about Ocean City? I think it's so overrated.
I mean, a beach is a beach. I mean,
I
yeah,
prefer
it's-
Virginia Beach.
I mean, yeah, it's just it's close.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's nothing special.
Like I love Ocean City, don't get me wrong, but when you get in the water, the waves, I have a crazy ass story, bro.
Say it.
Let me tell you,
I
I
wanna
literally
hear it.
went to the beach with my family, Ocean City. I had sunglasses on my head because it was hot and I was gonna wear them. Got in the water. My sister scared me, saying that there was a freaking jellyfish next to
Stop.
me.
It's the way I
So-
almost stepped on one on that trip.
Actually,
Dead ass.
it said, look, my sister was like, it's like right next to you. I was like, where? So I start freaking out. The waves pushed my ass. Literally almost drowning. Like, I know how to swim, guys, but the waves was just so heavy that day, specific day that we went. It pushed me out, right? And it pushed me back in. I couldn't get myself to get
it's
up.
crazy.
I couldn't get up.
That's
And so then I was like, oh my god, I'm like starting to freak out. I was like, am I actually drowning or am I like about to die?
Yeah.
So then, like, this is me like not being dramatic, guys. Like, genuinely, I thought I was going to die. So I start like trying to get up. I couldn't open my eyes because salt water hurts my eyes.
Yeah.
So I like try to rub it, but then there's salt water on my hands, so it just
Ugh.
doesn't do me any justice. So then I'm just like, okay, whatever. So then I finally get out, and I never went back in that water.
Ooh.
But
You know what?
Virginia
I don't
beaches,
blame you.
Virginia beaches, like
So much
water
better.
is so much more calm.
It's so.
It's
yeah.
not like rough.
Ugh, I love
But
that.
yeah, and then August comes around,
What is in August?
and that was orientation for FCC.
Stop. That's crazy.
I went to FCC's orientation for a little bit, and then we came back, and I didn't stay for the whole thing because they were just talking too much. I was just kind of getting over it. But I went to the orientation, got crumble cookie on the way home because I was with my friend, and then we went to go get tacos. So that's basically like my August. That's like the
Your
main thing for my August.
my August, I honestly don't remember, and these pictures aren't helping. 'Cause what is she?
Who is that?
That's my friend.
Oh my god.
Yeah, apparently I got sushi with some friends from home. It looks like I went shopping. I remember
Love
being
shopping.
happy. So we loved that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just a chill month. I
Yeah.
don't think I did much because I did a lot in July.
Yeah.
Hey, wait. Hey. Hey, so my birthday was in August.
What you do for your birthday?
I don't want to talk about it.
Oh.
Don't want to.
Okay. Not gonna force you. So basically in September, that was when we had school already.
Hey, this is us in September.
Oh my god, is it really? I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Oh.
But that's what it is.
Yeah.
We went to Hood and we studied there for a little. Actually, we didn't even study at all. We kind of just
talked.
slept on the beanbag and just like talked about life.
Yeah.
But September, I had my internship. Not my internship. It was kind of like an observation. It was really fun. And then I went to my baby cousin's second birthday, which was so cute to see.
Aww.
My best friend, my church best friend, got engaged, and she became a fiance.
That's so cool.
And then me and Valerie, here we are in math class, struggling.
Wait, let me see.
It was so funny. Literally, like, we were struggling like crazy.
Oh.
And it was 9:34 in the morning, you guys. Like,
Too early
we were
for that
so
shit.
dead. But anyways, how was your September?
Hold on.
Nothing too
Hold
crazy?
the phone. No, nothing too crazy. I was just, working. Like, I was babysitting.
I feel like
I
the
was-
whole, like, year for Val is, like, working, studying, beach trip, hanging out with family and friends, and definitely babysitting
I'm
throughout
always-
every single
I'm
month.
literally always getting that money. But yeah, yeah, we're, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna go into October because Valerie obviously has nothing good to say about September. October was actually pretty fun for me. It was midterms week in October, and I honestly,
Tweaking out.
honestly, midterms was pretty easy for me, like first semester. I think it went by pretty smoothly compared to most of my friends. And then we had a wedding at our church, and it was really fun. I got to meet up with old friends. And then I also had more observations and like internships. And then we went to a pumpkin patch, and I've never gone.
Oh, that looks
So it was so fun. And then Halloween, me and Miss Haley, my other friend, we kind of she dressed up as a cowgirl, and then I was just wearing my normal school day outfit. So yeah, but what about you,
Cute.
October?
October, I think that's when I was doing my elementary school observations.
Love.
So that was really interesting. That was fun. I enjoyed that. One of my friends came home from college, so I hung out with her. Oh, I got a tattoo.
You did?
Yeah.
Why the hell have I never heard about this? What the heck?
It's just really small. I always forget to tell people. And then they get
Where'd you
mad
get
at me.
it?
Here, hold on. You can see it. It's like, hold on. In a moment. It's like,
Oh my god!
yeah.
You didn't even tell me about that.
Sorry, girl.
That's
forget.
crazy. I've known this girl for almost a year, and she didn't
Guys.
even tell me.
Guys, sorry. I get in these modes where I just forget to tell people things and then I overshare. There's no in between.
No, it's all
But
good.
yeah, I got that. I saw Chase Atlantic. That was so.
I love Chase Atlantic. If you
So
think they're
good.
emo, if it's like an emo song to you guys, fuck y'all, because they're so good.
They're so good.
Their
I
songs
love
are
them.
so good.
Ugh, that was so fun. I had a cute outfit.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like
It was
their
just,
songs are just so relatable.
it's like
Not relatable. They're very like,
saying they're relatable. It depends on which one
Indie.
is kind of crazy.
yeah.
But
I don't
like,
know. But anyways, Going on to
Love their
November,
music.
I ate out a lot in November. And I ate out with my sister, my childhood friend, and also Miss Haley Lewis. I loved eating out with
It's the
anyone,
way I
everyone.
did too. I have
Just
like a bunch of pictures of
food.
food.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Like
But
around the Thanksgiving time,
yeah.
we're just eating good.
Oh my god. And yes, November Thanksgiving. This year, like no, not this year. Last year's Thanksgiving food in November, my family chefed it up in the kitchen. I also chefed it up
Ayy.
in the kitchen for the first time, like throughout this whole entire like year of me living. This was my first time actually cooking something, and it was actually so bomb. The turkey was very tender and like moist. I hate that word, but we're gonna use it because it was moist, and it was very
It was moist.
juicy. Like usually it's
Yeah.
very dry.
Yeah, it is.
But like this time around, it was so tender and juicy, and it was so good.
Ugh, yummy.
But anyways, how was your Thanksgiving?
My
you know.
Thanksgiving was good. I went to my uncle's house and we actually didn't have like the traditional Thanksgiving food. We had Italian for something different. It was so good. Hold
Oh
on, let
my
me
God.
see. I know I have a picture. But there was like lasagna. Oh my god, here it is.
You're gonna have
Let's
to
turn
send
up
that
the
to me.
brightness. Yeah, I'll send it to you. But there's
It
like
looks so good.
like fresh bread with like lasagna. I think you like chicken parm and like the
Like spicy rigatoni.
like a vodka sauce, like so
Oh
good.
my god.
It was so yummy. And then I also I visited. I hadn't seen my brother in a while. He's back in, well, I guess I won't say, but he like moved. And so my sister and I visited him and we got lunch. And what did we do? I think we just like walked around the mall. His dog is a service dog, so he got to come with us around
So
the mall.
cute.
He's a little golden retriever. He's so cute.
You have a golden retriever too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We both have
Yep.
Goldens. I saw Wicked. Did you see Wicked?
No, I wanted to watch it so bad.
Girl.
Okay, so it was either. Okay, this is where we go into December because I watched a movie in December, okay? And we watched Y2K. That movie,
Oh, I didn't watch that.
I don't recommend to anyone.
Why?
It was so it was literally like a fucking condom ad. Like it
That's
looked like they
weird.
were making a movie for a condom. Like
the
it was
fuck?
so weird.
That's weird.
Anyways, moving on from that, it was so weird and I never want to watch that again. I don't recommend it. Also got my nails done. They were burgundy.
Oh, those are pretty.
So
I've
gorgeous,
never gotten
right?
fake nails before.
Acrylic. Mine is Gel X.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do Gel X. And then we had a like
Wait,
church
is this December or November?
Yes.
Okay.
December. This is when me and my church group we went caroling to our church members' houses.
That's so fun.
And then we had a little Christmas party at our church for the little fellas. And then it was Christmas Day and we all just hung out at church, wore really cute clothing. And then the end of December before New Year's, me and my family went to go watch Mufasa the Lion King.
Love that movie.
I actually didn't like it at first, but then
Loved
I
it.
kept seeing TikToks about it, and I was just like, "It's growing on me."
It's
like,
so good.
guys, I don't think you understand like the
Like-
impact this movie actually had on me.
No, like the emotional damage.
It's
so
so good.
Can we talk? No, we won't.
No, we need to talk about him.
Like what?
Aaron Pierre. You cannot tell me.
Like I saw that video of him today. Someone posted it. Hold on, let's.
Yes.
So
Jennifer Hudson show. They always know how to like.
I know.
Oh, they are so good. But Aaron Pierre is such a fine looking actor, and I just adore his acting.
Ugh.
I watched one of his movies way before Mufasa. It was
Which
I
one?
forgot the name of it,
Oh.
but it was so good, and his eyes are so pretty. But anyways, Mufasa was really good. At first I didn't like it because I didn't like how they like randomly talked and then it went straight into like singing.
I love that movie.
But it's so good. I definitely recommend.
So good.
When we finished it, I rated it a 7 out of 10, but now I rate it a 9 out of 10. It was
Yeah.
pretty good.
Solid 10 out of 10 for me. I saw it the other day with my dad. I hadn't seen him in a bit, so we had like like a day together.
Hmm.
We saw the movie and we got Chipotle and we just caught
Love
up.
Chipotle.
It was so fun.
Yeah.
Love that movie. But I forgot to say about November. Black Friday was a big one.
Oh my God,
sister
yes.
and I, that is our holiday. That is a holiday. Like we get up at 4 a.m. We get our Starbucks. We went to Tyson's this year. There were so many stores. We got so much good stuff.
Yeah. No,
So
me and my
fun.
fam also went Black Friday shopping, but it wasn't like crazy.
Right, because you
We
were at the
went-
mall and I was like, wait, I missed you.
I was at the FSK mall.
Yeah, and I went there after.
Really?
Yeah, remember?
Oh
I
yeah, you did
texted
text
you.
me that. Yeah.
Yes.
But it was like we just went for a little bit. Like we didn't even feel like shopping that much. We just went for like the vibe, and then we went home. So
Yeah, no.
it was pretty.
It was so
pretty chill
fun. We
for
made
us.
like a whole day out of it, and then every year when we get home, we take a fat ass nap,
Really.
and then we wake up and we get kava, and then we watch a Christmas movie.
I love kava.
It's
Kava
such a
is so
vibe.
good.
But yeah, I did wanna. Cause see, this is on Black Friday.
Oh my
We
God.
were watching. Oh, the Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas.
Never
we
watched.
Miss Girl.
Never watched.
Miss Girl.
You know what my all-time
We
favorite
watch that every
movie
year.
is?
It's
My favorite movie is Home Alone.
bro, me too. That the Mickey's in that one.
I love Home Alone. And
Me as well.
Home Alone
Me
3
as
is coming
well.
out.
Bruh.
Him as an adult. They're doing it again.
Bro, that's
It's coming out
crazy.
this year.
I love Home Alone.
I'm so excited.
Ugh.
Sorry to headphone users, but
Real.
we're so excited for things to come
Yes.
in 2025. I feel like
Wait, can I talk about my December?
yeah, talk about your December.
Okay.
I thought you were just talking about your December because of like
I
the
don't
movie
know
thing,
what
but it was November.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
No, go. I was just gonna end like go into January.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, because December was big for me because I went to Deep Creek with my family.
Okay. I just gotta ask the question: how do y'all book an Airbnb?
No, it's my dad's house.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because I've been trying to get an Airbnb to Deep Creek for my family in the summer, but
Girl, literally
so
go
expensive.
to my dad's house.
are you sure?
Yeah.
What do we? We'll talk about it later.
Okay, we'll talk about
But I've been trying to get an Airbnb for my family, but anyways.
That's Mufasa. That's
Okay,
my
that
head.
song's stuck in my head too.
Oh my god, Deep Creek was such a vibe.
Really?
Cause it was my family, and then we had the dogs, and my brother made a bomb ass couple meals. We went in the hot tub. It was like snowing. It was just such a vibe. And then right after that, I went to Disney World with my cousin. So fucking fun.
What?
Yes.
I didn't know you went.
Miss Girl.
You didn't tell me.
Yes, I went to Disney World. That was so fun.
Yeah.
Ugh, such good times. I have so many pictures and so many good memories.
Yeah.
Oh, haha. And then I came back, went to Texas right after, came back, and then I had my favorite New Year's of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. But I think like overall, I think what we learned in 2024 was like a lot. Like I think I really learned how to mature.
I learned how to be
Grow.
more confident
Yeah.
and like self-growth.
Yeah.
But definitely a lot more confidence in myself.
No, I was going to say the same exact thing because like I feel like in 2023 and 2022 and the beginning of 2024 like I was not confident in my self appearance, my outfits, my hair, like my face, my makeup, like I was
Yeah.
not confident at all.
Same.
But like now, like middle towards end and like now, like right now 2025, like I'm kind of feeling it more.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm growing more as a person. Like growing more meaning like becoming the bigger person. Like
Yeah,
me and Val talked about
like a
this.
growth mindset.
Yeah, growth mindset.
Yeah.
I'm growing a lot like more mature.
Yeah, same.
And I'm really grateful honestly because like I feel like I love being more mature
Yeah.
than like being like acting like a kid. Like I just don't like it anymore.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's just like 2024 was a big learning lesson for the both of us and we're very very grateful.
Definitely.
But there was times where obviously me and you went through like a big like downhill moment with like not even just but with friendship, just like with also relationships, and it was just a very hard time for the both of us, especially you, which we're not gonna get into because we probably don't want to, but yeah, like overall big learning lesson. We live, we learn, we love, you know.
Yeah.
It's just Yeah.
Yeah, very much. It's more like just happy to be alive at this point.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
like happy in my body and like happy with my personality and
Yeah.
just everything.
But yeah, our goal for 2025 though is very similar to what we learned, like the lessons we learned in 2024.
Just like
We're
keep
just trying to
growing.
keep growing.
Mhm.
Yeah. And my other resolution is definitely to work out more in 2025, and it's already been starting, so I'm going to continue to do that. Eat a little healthier, not eat out too much this year because
Yeah.
I feel like last year like I went out like every other like 2 weeks. And it was so bad for me. So, we're going to try to keep it consistent with home cooked meals and healthy diet. So, yeah, but that was our short little spiel of our 2024.
Yeah. Wait, are we
Um,
gonna do our first impressions of each other on a different one?
Oh, okay. So I forgot to do that, but when we first went into college, you guys, so this is just like a little extra, like get to know us. But
I'm
me and
so
Valerie,
excited.
me and Valerie actually like
I think we were very different. Like
we're
then.
very different then.
Like, yeah.
But now we have like a lot of similarities. Um, so my first impression when I first walked into my math class with Valerie, she was so shy. She was so shy. And I'm not gonna lie to you, you had one of the biggest RBF faces.
Oh, come on.
I
No,
low key, I was so like scared to approach you. That's like how I felt. But it was because she was wearing glasses and sweatshirts, and she didn't like smile at all. Like when the teacher talked to her, she was so dull.
Wait.
Like, do you know what I mean? Like Professor Ho would talk to you and you'd be like, I'm good. Yeah. Like no emotion. So then I got scared because she was sitting right in front of me. But then I was like, she looks like a sweet girl. Like maybe I should start talking to her. So then I talked to her, and then like I guessed, she was a sweet girl. So yeah.
Okay, no, wait, sorry.
Go.
I'm just excited.
Go.
Because I remember I walked in and I was like, like I remember thinking I want to sit so I look out because I hated how I had to turn my back from the board. Like,
Yeah.
it was awkward, but I was like, no, like I want to sit with someone because I want to make a friend.
Right.
And so I sat across from you,
Uh-huh.
and I saw you, and this is crazy because I thought you had the biggest RBF.
Shut up.
I'm not gonna lie, you looked, not that you are, but you looked like a bitch.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, because I didn't know you.
I
thought
said the same thing
I
about
thought you
her.
were mean because you had your glasses on too, I think. I don't know.
Did.
But you were like, you were vlogging and I didn't know what you were doing, and I was just like, I just thought you were like, I thought you were kind of shy and like mean. No, just because I didn't know you.
No.
But then I started talking to you, and I was like, whoa, like, she's like really nice. Like, we seem kind of similar.
Yeah.
And then you told me about your vlog, and I was like, wait, that's cool, cause like I want to do that before. Like, we should be friends.
Yeah.
And then
Ooh.
yeah, no. It's just,
But it was just crazy because we both thought we both had like RBF face. Like that was my first impression of you too.
Same. No, you looked really scary. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you were just like, cause you'd be on your phone and you'd just be like.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I get that often though. I get that so
scared
often.
me.
I get that so often.
Like, I was scared.
Like, I am pretty intimidating when I'm just sitting by myself and I have no friends to talk to.
But once I started talking to you, I was like, whoa, like, I want to be your friend. And then I saw you and Kate talking, and I was like, damn it, like, they're already friends, like, I want to join. And then we, like, exchanged numbers, and I was like, yes, like, I made a friend.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have any friends really
Yeah,
at Salisbury.
I wasn't actually planning to talk to Caitlin. Like, it was just a random conversation that me and Professor Hole were having, and she
Professor
joined the
Hall.
conversation.
I love him.
So, like, basically, the friendship maker in the situation was our professor.
I love him.
He's such a great
such an
professor.
angel.
So, yeah, but that was our recap of 2024. Again, big learning lesson. Like, the year was just a lot of lesson learning.
Cuckoo
for both of us.
bananas.
It was crazy.
But also very nice.
And I think I
positive.
experienced life the most in
Yeah,
2024.
no, me too.
Like,
Like,
I really wanna-
lived a lot.
Yeah, I really want to do the same this year as well. So let's cross our fingers for that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode.
Yeah.
And don't forget to follow us on social media. I'll put everything in the description down below. And we will see you guys with a brand new podcast very, very soon. I love you guys so much. Bye,
Love
guys.
you. Bye.